What is up, Warrior Team Fitness? So, tonight we're doing something a little bit new. It is new and should help be very informative and make you more capable of notes. Oh, there it is. How do you like that? I just took away all the power from your computers.
Thumbs up. Y'all can see the screen, right? You can see our PowerPoint. Sweet.
All right. So we wanted to talk about the 4 vital behaviors, okay? Because everybody has, you guys hear us talk about this all the time. And
did you hit record?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yay.
And there, you got something in your teeth. I got it.
Thanks.
I think it was a booger. So you hear us talk about them, but a lot of times people don't really apply them because they don't get the whole, how crucial it is to their business and what matters.
I always like to say, okay, so they're vital. So just as if, food is vital for you, or, rest is vital for your body to repair itself, so are these 4 things vital for, 1, your growth as a person, growth as a coach, and even growth in your business. They are a necessity, and when you do not have all of them combined together, you are lacking in one area, and you will feel it. You will feel it somewhere, some way, shape, or form. That's all that stuff. There we go. So the first vital behavior. Now, they do not have to go in this order, but this is the order that obviously Beachbody puts out. So we just left it like that, and we're going to go over it with you. Invite, invite, invite. I love that it says it 3 times. If you think about it, that's the next slide. I'm getting ahead of myself. But you're inviting people to your page for the first invite. You are trying to connect with people. This is friend request, new people filtering through whatever it may be, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, your blog, your Twitter account, your Tumblr. Come on, there's more out there.
LinkedIn.
And
LinkedIn was just bought by Microsoft, by the way.
I am sure there's more.
For $26-point-something billion.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Hot commodity there. So that's the first invite. The second invite, you're inviting to your challenge groups. Why do we invite to our challenge groups? To share our journey. When we have people with us that are like-minded and joining together with what we're doing, then we keep each other accountable. We keep each other growing. We keep each other focused. You all know, because you're in a challenge group, you see what it does, the power that it holds. And the last invite is inviting to your business. Why? Because we have to grow. We have to grow our businesses also. You can invite 10 and maybe 2 will join. You can invite 15 and maybe 5 will join. It solely depends on the person, and we attract our tribe. So be aware of what you're attracting, because you can attract crazy people who get friend requests. You have to filter that. You can also get people in your challenge groups that want to do it, but they just don't. And then you got people in your businesses that also are like slow starters, or they hit the road running. It just depends on their focus and your accountability with them.
Now, when you invite people too, sometimes you're going to invite people and they're not going to take it right away. They're going to watch to see if you're consistent. They're going to watch to see what happens with you. But the point is, exactly, just like Chris took forever. Alexa took forever. Romero, it was like I talked to him, and the next month he was ready. And he's been working out and drinking a shake ever since. So people are going to they're going to join you at different times. But the thing is, you have to learn to invite. You have to learn to connect. That is one of the reasons that I love Teamsy. It keeps me organized. It keeps me focused. But you can use Excel. You can use a notepad. You can use, what's that other one that I hate?
Asana.
There's so many different, on the Monday morning call, She uses something completely different. I never even heard of it. Streak. And the point is that you have to continue to invite and continue to open yourselves up to change someone's life.
So we look at the invite. If you think about it, it's a triple stack growth method. You're growing personally, which are, I'm going to jump ahead, it's the 3 P's of life. You're growing personally, you're growing physically, and then you're also growing professionally. So those are pertinent. All 3 areas of inviting takes care of all 3 P's of your entire life. So people will feel lost without you as their coach. You have something to offer everybody. So putting yourself out there every single time in any one of those 3 methods is literally life-changing, okay? Life-changing. Think about it, if you guys didn't have this opportunity, where would you be? You know, some of you are still new at it, I get that. But other ones that are seasoned, what if you really didn't have either the workouts to manage your stress or to get physically fit? What if you didn't have the Shakeology to, 1, reboot your body and correct any, levels in your body that were out of whack, or organs that didn't work, or even, what about your energy levels? What if you were still drinking your, what the heck are the energy drinks?
Monster, Red Bull.
What if you were still drinking like 5 of those a day? My uncle is a truck driver and he was drinking like 3 a day.
3 5-hour energy shots a day. And after almost a year of beating him up and going, you need to start drinking Shakeology. You need to start drinking Shakeology. Finally, we sat down and we ordered for him. And when we ordered for him, about a week later, he said, "Oh, hey, Anthony."
I don't know how to go back.
She said, "Hey, Anthony, I literally got halfway through my day. I stopped by the gas station to get myself 5-hour energy shots, but forgot to. And then he noticed after his day was over that he didn't even need them. He had more energy without them than he did with his 5-hour energy shots. Truck driver, does it all day. And the simple fact that we kept inviting is what changed his life."
So, you're talking about inviting to your page, getting a new friend on your page or within your other social network areas. You're also talking about inviting to your to your challenge groups and then to your business. I use Form probably more often than Anthony uses Form, but it's a great way to get those new friend requests and become acquainted with each other. You're talking about your family. You're talking about their occupation, what they do. You're giving a jab on what you do and how you are working or working out, whatever it may be. And you're finding out what they like to do for fun, what they like to do with their families in their downtime. And then the message of inviting to your challenge group, taking it to the next step happens. And or what if they're business-oriented type people? Or what if they're already into a sales type job or social media style job or retail or, whatever it may be. They have assets within them that they may not realize that the coaching opportunity could be perfect for them.
You have to remember that every time that you interact with somebody, this has saved people's lives, okay? I honestly, truly, that this saved our marriage. I honestly, truly believe that Chris Blackston would be in prison right now. I honestly, truly believe that there are people that could not have survived without this. Romero might have lost his damn mind already, okay? There's so much more to this than there is just telling somebody about a product. You can literally save someone's life, okay? Remember that every time you go into that, you have to remember that.
Our next vital behavior is be a product of the product. I heard someone say on a national wake-up call, and then no joke, someone said it on another team call I was listening to. our business is our body. And I took that to heart because I was like, oh my gosh, that's so true. Anytime we have a cheat meal or we say we give up on a program or we're totally inconsistent, what are you showing people throughout your journey? So your business is your body through your everyday experiences on this journey. The journey to fitness and a better health and the coaching opportunity. We are literally on the job training with the visuals that we give everybody every single day. Being consistent in our workouts, showing that we're drinking a shake and why, showing why we work out every day, or the benefits of the business. You know, I made a $500 paycheck this week and I already work. Or this $500 paycheck helped me pay for my car payment. I got one less car payment to do in the term of my loan. Or I got to pay off a credit card with my Beachbody money. These are things that people need to know and we need to share because that is the training that we're doing. We're giving them the training visually, but we're also implementing it behind the scenes sort of thing.
And it's important to know too, people are watching even when you don't think they're watching. They are literally like, they want to see if you're consistent in your behaviors. So I don't know how many times I've talked to somebody and they say, oh man, I love your post. You totally motivate me and inspire me. And I follow up with, well, why don't you like anything, man? I don't even know you're watching. Let me know you're watching. So I can reach out and help you if you need help. And think about the tired mom versus happy mom.
This is my cue. This was my visual. I wanted to say this. I'm sorry, honey, you can't do it. So, all right. You have the tired mom. Now we're talking about being a product of the product. Now think about the most inconsistent person, okay? Think about the person that says they're doing stuff, but they don't have anything to show for it. So you got the frazzled hair. You got the bags under their eyes, dark circles. You got the, I'm so tired. I just don't think I can handle it. I need to go to bed at 7:30 kind of person, okay? Or stressed out, frazzled, frustrated, angry face all the time. That is the inconsistent product of the product. Then you have the happy mom syndrome, where she's posting every day. She's showing people what this opportunity or even this program has done for her. You've got children smiling, mom smiling, skin clear, long hair. I didn't mean to say health. Her hair is growing long. Her nails are growing. She actually gets up and gets ready for her day. That tired mom is usually still in her pajamas or some comfortable clothes from morning till evening if she's a stay-at-home mom. If she is not a stay-at-home mom, she is going to be stressed by the end of the night. Do you get my point? You have to be consistent to show, because those consistencies turn into realities and they turn into product. They turn into people watching you and wanting to be with you, wanting to try your journey, wanting to see what you're doing because you look happier, you look healthier, you are drawing them to you even when they may not show it.
When you're making your post, make at least one post a day. One post about either your workout or your shake. But you don't have to take a selfie of just you drinking your shake. Have your shake sitting somewhere and you could get a crazy shot, you know. An example, you know, Alexa, she works out, she works with a bunch of kids out on the golf course, and she gives classes and sessions and golf camps and all kinds of stuff. You can literally take a picture with your Shakeology cup sitting down on the ground and take a picture of a kid like lined up, or take a picture of, you know, just whatever. It could be your shake cup sitting there as you're taking a picture of your bag. Put it as a background prop, okay? And then if you use Photify and wrap some words around it, but you make the cup almost stand out and pop.
Creativity.
It sounds crazy, but people still see, oh, there's that Shakeology.
It's sort of like a subliminal message without being a subliminal message.
Right? I mean, because let's be honest, we all take our shakes with us everywhere. Like, we drink, if you're being a product of the product, you're drinking your shake every single day. So it's not just you're drinking it in your living room at your house. Take it out with you. I think this one goes on for like 3 slides, guys. So this one, I mean, I think it's important, okay? Personally develop yourself, AKA personal development.
What? What is it?
Development? What did it sound like it's saying?
Development.
Okay, same thing, guys. You know, when we tell people, I used to hate reading, okay? I have never, ever finished a book. I mean, in high school, I used to, like, do my book reports by skimming through the book and just being a massive, like, cheater. That's what I was. I was a cheater. But when I started reading personal development, I started finding books that I enjoyed. And then when I started finding books that I enjoyed, that's when I started to really grow in the areas that I needed to grow. And the first one that hit me was The Slight Edge. You were going to say something.
I was just going to, well, it doesn't relate now because you already passed it, but I was on it by reading the back of the books and then reading the first chapter and the last chapter.
It's pretty clever. So at least, you know, if you suck at reading. If you suck at reading personal development, at least you can fake it and tell us that you're reading it and just read the back of the book, the front, the middle.
But when you're like through, you know, like 25 books and it's only like 2 months since you signed up as a coach, I don't really know. Not that dumb.
We're going to pull the bullshit card on that one, guys. You know, find something that relates to you. Okay? It has to interest you, but it also has to help you improve.
Sorry. Go ahead. Keep going.
I read a book that People Follow You. The Slight Edge got me. People Follow You, absolutely amazing. That book changed my way of thinking, changed my leadership style.
Teresa, she's reading a book on how to get organized. That totally applies because one, she wants to organize her house. She has now started coaching, so now she can organize her time to organize her business. So ultimately, it's a win-win situation there. And she feels silly for reading an organization book, and I told her, don't feel silly. That's personal development right there, and it can be applied in so many different areas of our lives. How many times have we been scattered with like 5 billion pieces of paper as coaches, and we're like, I don't know who I'm supposed to follow up with. I don't even know who I talked to yesterday. Where's that piece of paper? Where's that notebook I was using? I don't know where it was or where it is, blah, 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 blah. But you have to find something that's going to be catching to you, because what I keep thinking is if it applies to me, it's going to catch all my sensories. It's going to catch everything that strikes Jennifer as interesting or strikes me as interesting. I want to be able to read it and know it, hear it if I'm listening to it and be able to do it. And if of course I'm seeing all of this, then I'm able to apply it in all these different other areas, because you know that when you read these things, it applies to so many different parts of our lives. It can apply to our marriages. It can apply to our spiritual being. It can apply to our children and our relationships with children. It can apply to friendships, you know, with your friends around you or new acquaintances that you come with. It can even apply to the new people that drive you crazy on your Facebook page, that they just have no clue what you're doing or even remotely, those understand that you're trying to be positive and trying to uplift people versus being the Debbie Downer that some people are. So another thing that we wanted to talk about was, we don't just read to read. We don't just hear to hear it. We have to hear it, read it, see it, and do it. Without doing it, you're just going to forget all about it. You're going to lose it. You're not going to have any idea what you're supposed to do with it. You're going to forget it. And you don't want that. Everything that you're doing is to improve yourself. So why wouldn't you apply it? So we made personal development is a must. Why is it a must? Because it helps you. It improves your well-being. It improves yourself. And it helps you become a better you for all the different areas that you need to be in yourself, the people around you, the relationships around you, your family, anything. It helps everywhere. So these were just a few different things. The Sloan show. How many of you have heard of the Sloan show or actually listened to it? No? Yes? No? Okay. It's a podcast, and it's honestly completely amazing. If you haven't listened to Sloan, when you hear her voice, she is real goofy and just ultimately a real type person. She will tell you like it is, but in the same sense, she'll turn around and encourage you to be better than you were yesterday. So
it doesn't matter what you do. If you really struggle at reading, then I guess you should start looking at some YouTube videos.
Or even audiobooks. They have audiobooks out there, your Kindles, things like that.
So this is the same concept as the slide edge, okay? Every step that you take, okay, your attitude, actions, results, your lifestyle with finances, health, business, personal development, relationships, okay? If you look, what's comfortable early becomes uncomfortable later. 90% failure.
Fall off the chain.
What's uncomfortable early becomes comfortable later. 5% success. This is where you need to be. Get uncomfortable. Do the things that you need to do so that you can be successful. Because when you get to this point right here, you are going to be successful and you're going to grow. Okay? If you look down here, blame and neglect, entitled. Okay? These are people, when these people fail, it's because they're not doing what they need to do. If you look at it, what's comfortable, it's uncomfortable later. They don't do it. So then they blame it on, well, maybe it's just not for me. Or maybe, and everybody keeps saying no. Okay? Or I just can't do it. It's bullcrap. It doesn't make any sense. You're just not doing it. You're staying nice and comfortable. But when you get uncomfortable and you start to do the things that you need to do to grow and help people, you are going to be successful. You're going to take responsibility and you're going to be disciplined in all your actions, and you're going to be driven by the value that you're giving to people every single day.
Or that it brings your life. But what you need, everything that we talk about or Beachbody encompasses, can you put it?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Is talking about the philosophy. That's your mindset. Because when our minds change, our attitudes change. When our attitudes change, our actions change. And then we start to produce things, which is the results, which creates ultimately a whole new lifestyle for ourselves. In all those areas that it said, finances, health, business, personal development, and in our relationships. But what it bottom line is that sometimes when people think that it's easy, it's also easy not to do. They'll give up on the easiest things because it's so easy. And why do they need to do the easy stuff? When it challenges us and makes us do better and makes us think harder or work harder, then it makes something inside of us change because it gives us purpose, it gives us drive, and it gives us ultimately that discipline, I guess you could say, or that
structures.
I guess I can't think of the word or what it is, but I think in myself, when I'm doing a workout and it's freaking hard or I'm dying as I'm exhausted, I keep looking at this one spot in my house, and it's a picture that we had given Anthony for Father's Day one year, and it's like basis of is live the life you want to lead. Okay, I keep staring at this thing because what it does is it gives me an inner strength to make me press through the uncomfortableness, the pain, the hurt, whatever it is that's trying to bring me down in that very moment. And it's making me struggle, but ultimately it's changing my mindset, which is giving my muscles, giving my attitude a whole reset to make me strive harder and accomplish what I'm trying to set foot for.
Recognition.
They just added this year. If you hadn't noticed, someone who came in, last month wouldn't know, but this was a new one.
It totally makes sense too, okay? Because in this business, it's hard. It's not easy. I mean, it's not like you just come across all these people and they go, yeah, because everybody wants the easy way out. But when you have coaches, or when you have challengers, or when you have people that just follow you, okay? Even the people that follow you, don't be afraid to celebrate their success. If they're doing something, type something up and just throw something on their page and go, man, it's really awesome. You really inspired me today. And tell them why. Post it on their page. Celebrate people. Celebrate your coaches. Celebrate your challengers because it's going to make them feel good. It's one of the reasons that we started to apply it back to the challenge group that all of you can invite your people to into Warrior Fit. We created that method so that we can weekly celebrate challengers for doing the things that they need to do.
Who doesn't like to celebrate with someone else? You acknowledging someone else's accomplishment that day or that week or that moment helps encourage them because you don't know if they were really feeling down on the other side of the computer or the other side of the phone. Whatever it may be, you want to recognize those big or small accomplishments. Say it's, in this case, what if someone sold their first challenge pack or program? Wouldn't you want to celebrate that with them? They stepped out of their comfort zone and had someone personally buy something from them. That's huge. And then they're also going to earn their first commission check. That's huge too. You don't know what that could have done for that person. It could have gave them extra gas in their gas tanks that week. A big one. What if someone lost, at the end of their 21-day fix, they lost 25 pounds or, went down 19 inches or something. Those are just random numbers. But how many times have you seen this go by you and no one has ever recognized it? Or they go, woohoo, great job. And that's it. That's huge. When I lost 21 pounds in T25, that was huge to me. My clothes were falling off. I had to go get new clothes. That's a huge deal. You want to celebrate these things. So I absolutely love that recognition is a vital behavior because when you're encouraged, you strive harder, you do better, you do more. So
celebrate your people. These literally are the 4 vital behaviors, okay? You think about it, your body needs oxygen and nutrition to live, right? It's how you survive. But you don't think about breathing, okay? When you're hungry, you go eat. When you're thirsty, hopefully you go get some water. When you do these actions every single day, they have to be non-negotiable. They have to be vital to you in the way that you live. These 4 simple actions will help you create life in your business by helping people. They create life. They are vital, okay? When you look at this picture, I love this picture. If you notice, it's a thumbprint, but it's shaped like a heart, okay? Being vital should be just like that. It should be an imprint onto people. When you do these actions, it is something to be vital in other people's life. You got anything to add to that?
Nope. Sorry.
Look at that, and finish with the Team Beachbody slide. Coaches are everyday people doing extraordinary things. If you want to be extraordinary, and if you want to help people feel extraordinary, then you have to take the steps. You have to do the things that we told you are important to do. We can't come read to you like we read to our kids. We can't come press play on your DVD player. We can't come make your shake for you. We can't get behind the computer and help you message people and use form to talk to people. You have to do these things in your business. If your job sucks and you just want to end it, then you got to do it. If you love your job and you just want to make extra money and pay off your debt, then you got to do it.
It all starts with you. If you want to do extraordinary things in your businesses, in your homes, in your personal lives, then you have to step out of your comfort zones. You have to encourage yourself some way, shape, or form and do it. Just like Nike says, just do it.
Just do it. So the real thing behind everything else is that we just want you guys to be able to grow and get to where we are. Get to the place where you have freedom. Get to the place where you get to enjoy your family. I don't know what, if I was still working, Jennifer went to jury duty today, Nana would have been here with the kids. Like, I get to hang out with my kids. We got to clean the house together. We got to literally hang out. I don't think I did my workout till like 2:00 because I was hanging out with the kids. But when you become vital in your routine and you make these 4 vitals crucial to your everyday life, you will blow up.
We should have counted how many times we said you, because in the equation, you are in it every single time. It all starts with you, and you can improve yourself all by yourself.
So if your coaches weren't on this call, please share it with them. We're going to post it right after it downloads, and you're going to start seeing us share this way a lot more. I think it's better for people to take down notes and if they want to watch the recording and get more out of it. But make sure your coaches watch it. Tell them about it. Send it to them in a YouTube link and say, hey, watch this.
I hope that brought value, and the visualization just became real to you. I hope you guys all have a wonderful night. Thanks for taking the time to come out. See you later, guys.
Deuces!
Bye.